Hey guys, welcome to another video and thanks for clicking on this one. In this video, I want to share my reasons why I don't talk about all the Cadet programs out there. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for clicking on this video. The goal and purpose of this channel is to give you the information that you need in order to be able to achieve your goal of becoming a pilot if you're an aspiring pilot. And if you're a current pilot, I would also talk about things that can help you to navigate the process of either going through training and staying current, or things like that. Anyway, I think you would get the gist if you just go to my channel and hit the subscribe button, and of course hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. So let's talk about the reasons why I don't talk on all the cadet programs. There's so many cadet programs that I've looked into, whether in the US, in the UK, in Canada, different parts of the world, but I don't cover all of them for a reason. And the reason is because if you think about it, right, my goal is to be able to give you guys the information that would really help you. And that means that when you put those things to use and apply them, hopefully you can get the results that you desire. And that often comes through information and secondly, interest. All right. I think the interest is even way more important. So with a lot of interest in a program means that there's a lot of course people that are interested in that program, which means there's easy access to information about the program, whether it's online, whether it's about the program itself, putting out guidance. And a good example would be the Speedbird program, but I know that a lot of you are looking for maybe guidance on some cadet programs. I mean, I've seen some comments that ask me to cover programs in Canada and cover some programs in the US. And in as much as I want to cover these programs, honestly, there aren't just enough information that makes the video stand out. Otherwise, what I would be doing is just to talk about the program and nothing new. Yes, I can be able to add one or two things to it, but there isn't anything tangible that I believe you take away from those type of videos. And that's why I don't talk about all cadet programs. Now, what I'm trying to do though, I'm trying to actually make a video, maybe in the near future anyway, where I'm going to list programs that are fully funded or partially funded. And I'll also talk about programs, list them anyway, programs that are not funded. In this case, they are self-sponsored programs or self-funded programs. I think this would help a lot of people because my goal is really to stay on the discussion and talk about the topics that applies or programs that applies to people that are seeking the sponsored programs, whether partially sponsored or fully sponsored programs. I believe those tend to gather more interest. That's one. And secondly, I believe those type of people are able to sometimes go the extra mile in achieving something. And that means whether it's studying, and in as much as it may seem like it's open to the public, in as much as it is, at the end of the day, it's always the best of the best are chosen, if that makes sense. So a lot of people tend to stand out and do well with those programs compared to the self-sponsored program, because self-sponsored programs, you are just, you have the money, then you sponsor yourself or you pay for it and you go into the training. So there isn't much interest, if that makes sense. I know that my tips, by the way, for those sponsored programs, also self-sponsored programs, my tips on my channel would still help, just so you know. So I don't want you to discount or turn down the channel because I don't specifically refer to those programs by name, but some of the tips that I cover definitely would help. So I don't want you to kind of, again, like I said, discount the channel because of the fact that I don't talk in specifics with to those channels. So I hope that makes sense. The other thing I would like to mention to you is, if you are an aspiring pilot, I have some links below, especially if you are looking into these cadet programs. One of them is from PASS. One of them is just a link to like how you can make your CV better. It's a guide that I made. It's free. If you're looking for a way to set yourself up for success with these cadet programs, I would say that the best thing you can always do is to stay ahead of the curve. And that means you start to review things well in advance before the program even opens up. Knowing that math aspects, your math skills will be tested. Aptitude tests, that would be the aptitude tests that you have to take, are also things that you need to start preparing for. So don't wait until the last minute. That's what I would tell you to take away from this video. Anyway, don't wait until the last minute. If you're an aspiring pilot, if you're looking forward to these programs that will open up in the near future, some of them will open up in January, I believe February, early spring next year. Some of these programs will be opening up. So don't waste time preparing. Take advantage of the time that you have now to prepare your CV, to have different letters written up, motivation letters anyway, that shows why you want to become a pilot, the challenges you're experiencing, and you've had time to think about those things. And trust me, it always pays off when you are able to get through those programs and get selected. I wanted to share this information with you. If you have found value in this one, please don't forget to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you in the next one.